Yo, welcome back to another trade recap. I'm sorry I've not posted the past 2 days. We just haven't got any setups. I wasn't able to post literally jack shit. So NQ was basically doing fuck all. And today, finally, we got a setup. So let's just get into this recap. I made about 4.3K today, about 430 bucks across 10 accounts. So let's just get straight into this fucking recap, boys. So as you can see right here, this is the 930 opening price. We had some very interesting price action in terms of SMTs and all this other shit. But if you look here, at this 925 low, you'll notice that we actually took this low here at 914, and ES did not take that low at 914 or whatever it was. Yeah, so we had an SMT there that pushed us up here, and then we ended up creating another low here, which SMT'd with this low as well. And then finally we get a push up. This low trades below this low again, so we have like multiple SMTs inside this little range here. Then we trade straight up, no entries here. We had a 4-hour gap that we filled, basically mitigated that entire thing. And we had an SMT at the highs as well, as you can see. Obviously, this high on ES was not taken, and it was obviously taken on NQ. So we had an SMT at the highs. We had the key level that we were reacting off of. We did get this inversion here. I don't think there was a 2-minute. There was a 2-minute. Okay, so we did get a 2-minute. I don't think there was a 3-minute. There was a 3-minute. Okay, is there a 5-minute too? Okay, no. So just a 3-minute. So we got the 3-minute inversed right here. I didn't enter that because it didn't really follow all my rules. So I just continued to wait. We end up trading all the way back down lower. And we actually take this low here on ES, 653, creating a bullish SMT here as well. Now at this point, I did want to try and look for longs, but I wanted more structure to play out. I didn't just want to buy down here and just cross my fingers and hope it was going to go to the buy side. What I did was I was patient. I waited. After these lows were taken, after the SMT occurred, I waited for price to trade up into equilibrium with this range to see how we'd react and see, if you want to displace higher, maybe you want to trade lower to rebalance out some price and then trade higher. So that's what I did. I waited. We ended up filling this whole gap here on the 1-minute, and I'm sure there's higher ones on the, yeah, all the way up to the 5-minute there was a gap. So we run up, we fill the 5-minute gap, and then we trade all the way back down lower. So we fake out all the traders going long here, fuck them all over on this move down here, back into this mitigation. Now, at this point, once I see that this mitigation here, so after we trade into this and show immediate rejection, at that point, I'm leaning way more bullish now, because that is pretty much a very good sign of rejection and a good sign that we're going to go towards, somewhere around here for sure, maybe the high. But at that point, I wanted to wait for more structure. So I was looking on the left side of this down leg here, and I wanted to see any fair value gaps that potentially could get inversed. So the highest time frame gap we had on this move here was this 2-minute. You'll notice here at 10:08, we don't close through it. We fail to close through that shit. Next candle opens, and we end up just destroying it. We close all the way through it. And at this point, I didn't want to enter that yet. I wanted to see if we'd respect this area and see if we could continue higher to then catch a trade from there. So I was just watching order flow, seeing how price was playing out. You'll notice here at 10:12, this low was not taken here, and this low here at 10:16 was not taken either. But if you look here, this 2-minute gap, right, we displaced above this high here, right, and we also displaced through this 2-minute gap, and also on the 3-minute, the highest time frame gap was this right here, and you'll notice that we actually inversed it on the 3-minute. So it wasn't the strongest close, but it was convincing enough for me. And ES also was ES was lagging a bit behind, but it just made sense to go to the high, and it made sense to me. So we created a 2-minute gap, or we actually created a 3-minute gap too, and a 5-minute gap. But regardless, it was the same on every time frame basically. So I had these lows here that was inside the 2, 3, 4, 5-minute gap, and I just put a limit there and a stop below this gap in case it wanted to fill that and then trade back higher. The reason I didn't expect it to go any lower is because, look at this fair value gap here at 10:10. Notice that ES or NQ comes down and takes it. If you look at the same candle on ES at 10:11, you'll notice that we don't even take that low. So this gap here is going to be a breakaway gap, and this gap here is not going to get filled because of that macro SMT inside of this gap. So I know it's really technical, and you don't need to be this technical at all when you're watching price, but I just like to be really technical about it. But simply said, we inverse that 3-minute gap, we get a nice move up. I just set the limit, and I just put my TP at this high. And it taps us in here and just go straight to the high. So it wasn't the cleanest day. We could have got way better entries, but the high time frame draw was hit here, and then we ended up just selling back off, taking this low, and then just running back up again. So that's really all we got today. We'll see if we even get a trade tomorrow or Friday. I'm probably not even gonna trade Friday, so this might just be like a day or 1 or 2 trade week. But regardless, I'm glad that I'm up on the week and I didn't do some dumb shit Monday and Tuesday. But it is what it is. I hope you guys had a good trading day or a good trading week in general. That's really all I got for you guys. Make sure to join the free fucking Discord, bro. The amount of times that I say this and still y'all don't join. I give so much free fucking sauce in there, it's not even funny. Join the free Discord. Ask me any questions you want. It's free. It's not going to cost you a single fucking dime. All right? Join it, and I promise you it's going to help you and it's going to change your fucking life. All right? If you guys found this video entertaining and you found it educational, leave a comment down below. Leave a like on the video. If there's anything else, any suggestions you have for me, leave them down in the comments. I will literally do whatever you guys want me to do. Okay? As long, well, not everything, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Peace.